You can make an automatic huge fungus farm with the Redstone Add-on. Warped and crimson fungi are notoriously difficult to harvest, but this fully automatic farm generates tons of warped or crimson stems, wart blocks, weeping vines, and even shroom lights. Here are the materials needed from the base game. And here are the materials needed from the Redstone Add-on by pixelbiester, available on the Bedrock Marketplace. This farm clears wart blocks with drills, which are ideally enchanted with Efficiency 5 books. These enchantments aren't essential, but rates will be decreased without. Start by building 2 columns of 5 solid blocks. From the third block up on the right column, place 5 solid blocks to the right. Then 5 more solid blocks to the left from the left column. Place 1 more solid block in the middle for a total of 11 blocks wide. Extend this to make a 3x11 platform. Go ahead and place ladders here to get up and down. Extend 10 blocks going this way on both sides. Then connect the 2 sides. Finally, fill in the middle in this pattern, leaving a 3x4 space here, a 1x4 space here, and a 1x3 space on either side here. Next, let's set up the Super Piston floor. Place 3 target blocks here. Come to one side and place a row of 6 repeaters. Fill this area with 17 Redstone Dust. Then extend Redstone Dust from the last repeater all the way around to the front. Swap this one out for a repeater set to 4 ticks. Then copy the same Redstone Dust and repeater configuration on the other side. Now, let's place a Super Piston facing up on each of the Redstone Dust and target blocks between the repeaters. There's 37 in total. You can check your wiring by placing a temporary lever here. All 37 pistons should fully extend. Next, let's set up the growing mechanism. Depending on which fungus you want to grow, place either a warped or crimson nylium here. On the left, we need a dispenser. On the right, a block dispenser. And the center, a mechanical saw. All pointed toward the nylium. Place a hopper and double chest on both dispenser and block dispenser. Fill the left with bonemeal and the right with either warped or crimson fungus matching the nylium. As always, I'll be keeping the storage simple, but this can be expanded or connected to another farm. The block dispenser will place fungus, the dispenser will grow it with bonemeal, and the saw will chop it down. Unfortunately, even when set to leaves mode, the saw doesn't clear the nether wart blocks. So to clear the area for further growth, we need a column of mechanical drills at every growth level, and giant fungus has a chance to grow very tall. So above the saw, we need to place a column of 26 drills. These don't need to be enchanted, but doing so would increase rates slightly. While we're up here, we also need to set up a drill array to clear nether wart as the pistons extend. Place a T-shape of temporary blocks above the top drill. At this level, we need to place an obsidian backstop in the exact shape as the piston layout below. So 37 obsidian in the same U-shape. Go ahead and break the temporary blocks. Then, underneath the obsidian, we need to place 37 drills pointed down. These drills should ideally be enchanted with Efficiency 5 books. The farm works without, but it will be considerably slower at gathering the nether wart. Finally, place Redstone Dust across the tops of each obsidian. Next, we need to power the entire farm. Come back down to the saw and place a block of obsidian behind it. Place 4 temporary blocks extending from it. Then from the 4th, place a super sticky piston facing toward the obsidian. Stack a column of slime blocks until they're level with the top drills. Then back at the bottom, alternate placing blocks of redstone against the slime and glazed terracotta against the drills in a zipper pattern. At the top, place the final block of redstone on top instead of on the side. Place glazed terracotta and redstone dust here and here. Go ahead and test the power mechanism by placing lever on the back of the super sticky piston. Then, flipping the switch should power the saw, the drill column, and the drill roof. So netherwort doesn't grow against the power setup, extend each of these glazed terracotta into columns going down to 1 block above this obsidian. You can also place ladders along these to access the top. Let's also extend 3 blocks of glass out from each terracotta column, going up to just under the top of the drill column. Now let's work on the item collection. There will be one at the top and the bottom. Place a hopper dropper pointing down in this hole. Then place a double chest underneath. Place an item magnet and a lever next to the hopper dropper. Go ahead and power the magnet. Now place a 5x5 wall of shelves to act as a backstop for items flowing towards the magnet. Most logs will be collected here. Up top, place 6 trapdoors on top of the glass columns. Place 7 shelves here, and another 2 on either side here. Place 6 glass here, and another 8 glass here. Place a hopper dropper pointed up here. Flip it with the redstone wrench. Place a double chest here, then an item magnet and lever here. Go ahead and power the magnet. Most netherwort will be collected here. Now let's finish the power system. Go ahead and extend these solid blocks. Place 2 repeaters pointing into both the dispenser and the block dispenser. Place a redstone looper against both sides of the slime here. You can dial these up or down to your liking, but I personally prefer to set the block dispenser to an interval of 5 and the dispenser to 3. Lastly, place a sticky piston pointed down next to this lever. Then place another looper against the sticky piston. Set this one to an interval of 5. Place another repeater and redstone dust here. Everything is now connected to this single lever. But before powering it, we need one finishing touch. Occasionally, the nylium will be converted to netherrack after the fungus grows, stopping more fungus from being placed. To fix this, temporarily break the nylium. While standing here, place a dispenser. Replace the nylium and point an observer into the nylium below to detect when it changes. Place 2 blocks of glass like this underneath. Run redstone dust down the glass. Place redstone dust in this configuration. Place a repeater here on 1 tick and another repeater here on 3 ticks pointing into the first. Place 3 blocks of glass stair-stepping up here, then a solid block here. Extend the dust line up to the block behind the dispenser. Go ahead and fill the dispenser with bonemeal, which should last basically forever. Lastly, place another block of the nylium of choice exactly next to the observer. The circuit below prevents the observer from tripping twice and growing random nether plants. Now we're all finished. When you're ready, go ahead and flip the lever to activate the machine. A fungus will be placed, then grown with bonemeal. The saw will instantly break the logs, then the drill column will break the topmost warp block still in the track. Periodically, super pistons will extend to push warp blocks and shroom lights up. Eventually, the massive warp blocks will reach the drill roof, where it will be broken and harvested. If you ever want to switch fungus types, just swap out the fungus in the chest. Then just make sure to also switch out these 2 blocks of nylium. But that's it. Now you can automatically harvest one of the trickiest resources to obtain manually. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing for more technical builds using add-on content. Thanks.